Hello, it's Ryan from 2minutetennis.net, and in this video, I'm going to give you 5 great tips to improve the rhythm and timing on your serve. The first one is we want to make sure that we're using our body weight going back and forward into the court and into the serve. So a great way to practice this is actually to take your ball hopper or a bucket or just even put a pile of balls way out in front in the court. Most players, when they practice their serves, they have their basket next to them or behind them, which just means that after you hit the serve, you might start to get another ball by going backward or to the side. Put the basket out in front of you. That promotes you going in to get your next ball for the next serve, and that's actually what you want when you're actually hitting a serve. So watch this. I'm going to start leaning forward. I'm going to rock back because I want my body weight back and then going into the court. So then I serve and I go forward to get my next ball. When you go out and practice your serves, put the ball hopper in front of you. I used to do this as a kid, just to promote going forward and tossing forward, right? It's going to be tough to toss backward and then go forward to get a ball. You actually want to toss toward the hopper. So I'm leaning forward, I'm going to rock back, and then go forward into the court. The next one is to create kind of a beat to the serve. So you could say 1, 2, 3, or you could say turn, toss, hit, but have a rhythm that you're going to try to keep up with on the serve. So I'm going to start with 1, 2, 3. So on this serve, I'm going to say 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. You could also do turn, toss, hit. Turn, toss, hit. These aren't bad for my first serves of the day. Didn't even warm up. Turn, toss, hit. All right, the next one, the figure 8 serve. The figure 8 serve is where after you hit the ball, your racket goes to the opposite side of your body, circles around, and then comes back in, and it blends into the next serve. So you can do this without a ball, where I make my service motion. Here I'm contacting on the right, and then I follow through on my left, and then it circles around. But you can also serve this way. Now, if you can only serve with holding one ball, then do 2 practice figure 8 serves, and then toss for your third one. So it looks like this. 1, 2, 3. Now, if you can hold 2, then do 1 practice and then serve twice. If you can hold 3, then hold 3. You can do 4. Why not, right? Continuous swing. All right, the next one, the 3-finger serve. So I watch players serve at the tennis club here, and you'll see players toss and they get really tight and they'll serve like that. And they lift the racket up, that you can tell they just got a death grip. You'll even see people kind of like wiggle the racket. They'll go and they'll do that. And the only way to do that is just to recruit a ton of muscle. So we want to get rid of all that muscle and be as loose and relaxed as possible. That's actually where you get the most fluidity and the most relaxed service motion. So hold the fingers only with, hold the racket only with these 3 fingers, with the thumb on top, the index and middle finger on the bottom. So like this. So you put your racket on its edge and you put the thumb on top and the index and middle finger on the very bottom. That gets rid of all of your strength. Now when you serve, First off, you can't do this in a match because you would serve way too slowly. Because when you serve this way, you've got to serve very slowly so the racket doesn't come flying out of your hand and smash and crack into the ground. So you want to serve really slowly. But by getting rid of all the strength in your arm, because you can't hold on to the racket tight enough, by getting rid of all the strength, you are really, really loose. Before the next and final drill, go ahead and hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Here's the last one. I'm gonna serve with my eyes closed. In fact, let me change the camera angle so you can so I can show you that I'm actually gonna cover up my eyes with my hat and close my eyes. Now at first, I'm gonna use my hat and I'm just gonna cover up. This is a regular old Nike hat. There's no way to see through it. Literally no way to see through this hat. It's a very thick hat. I'm just gonna take it and cover up my eyes. The reason is because if I can't see the ball, then I have to learn where the ball is. See, a lot of players, they toss the ball and they find the ball. That's gonna kill your rhythm because the toss is gonna be different all over the place. It's gonna be high, low, to the right and to the left. What you want is a toss that's super consistent so that you know the moment you release, you can step on the gas and you're going for that ball. I love Bob and Mike Bryan's serve because of that, even Nick Kyrgios, because the toss is not super high and it actually helps the rhythm of their serve. When you have a really high toss, it's gonna hurt the rhythm of your serve. Most players who I teach, I have found, cannot serve with their eyes closed. I think if you took Tiger Woods and you put him out there and you said, look, I want you to, right before you begin the swing, I want you to close your eyes. And he'd be like, okay. And he would hit the golf ball because you don't hit the golf ball, you swing the club. In tennis, it's really the same thing. You want to swing the racket and it just happens to be a ball in the way. So I'm going to close or cover up my eyes. Let me see where I am here. All right. I don't know if these balls are going to go in, but I know I am not going to swing and miss. This time, I'm gonna keep my hat up, but I'll zoom in on my face and you'll see that my eyes are closed. I know where this ball is. I've played tennis for 37 years, right? If I toss like this, like if I toss super high, there's no way I'm gonna be able to do this drill. But if I toss really around the height of my reach or just a little higher, I'm confident that the ball's gonna be where I expect it to be. I'm telling you, start serving with your eyes closed, lowering the toss and just filming yourself, see how well you can do this. You'll be shocked how this actually develops a better rhythm on the serve. Framed that one, but at least I hit it. There we go. So I want you to go out and practice these drills, from putting the card into the court to saying 1, 2, 3, to doing the figure 8 serve, holding with just 3 fingers, and even serving with your eyes closed. You use these 5 drills. There's no doubt you're going to gain confidence, win more matches, and play much better tennis. This is Ryan Reedy from 2minutetennis.net. You got this.